Hello oh goodness me. Hello everybody. Hi. Hello. Oh, I'm feeling a bit naked. Maybe I should have put some clothes on. But yes. Gosh, hello. Welcome back to my channel. I am back. I'm coming at you as an Iron Man. You guys have seen the doc now. You've seen the documentary. I'm gonna put a t-shirt on, I'm feeling a bit naked. You guys have seen the documentary. Thank you so much for the love on that, by the way. I'm blown away. Can't believe it. I'm really trying with my YouTube game. So your guys' love and appreciation on that was just, it melts my heart. And a lot of you have messaged about getting into triathlon, so let me know if that's a video you want to see. I can do, like, I don't know, a Q&A, a little training vlog, some tips and tricks I found as a newbie in the sports. I'm still very new into the world of triathlon. I've done 3 races. There's just been big races. Anywho, feeling a little bit less naked now. That's nice. Today I did a little message on my broadcast channel asking for 2 different videos, which one you guys wanted to see, and a lot of you have voted for this video, which is what I'm going to call my October lock-in. Now, here's what this isn't. This isn't a let's grind really hard, let's set unreasonable goals and make ourselves feel crap about ourselves, let's want to change everything about our lives and let's change our bodies. That's not what this is. I can't tell you how much love I have for the month of October. I love October, and we've got 3 months left of the year: October, November, December, the last quarter. So if anyone is self-employed, we got one last quarter of the year. And I just have some goals, some dreams. I want to realign myself. I've spoken a bit on my stories a little on Instagram that I am feeling a little bit lost post Ironman. So I just feel like I want to realign, reconfigure my life for October. I'm gonna write down all my goals in like a PowerPoint or something like this, like a nice little clear thing that I can see and refer myself back to. I'm also gonna make myself a new vision board because the one I set in January, it's come and it's gone and it's done, right? And I'm going to reset my fitness goals. I'm going to sit down and have a chat with my coach about everything that's happening training wise coming up in the next 3 months, what I'm planning on doing, how I'm spending the off season as a triathlon gal, because this is the off season. Trust me, work is not done. There's things I want to do, and I want to talk about where I want to be in 2026 so that the training blocks matching that. And I also need a better morning routine. And I spoke about this on Instagram literally yesterday. I did a post about it. I'm not thinking a fancy morning routine. I'm just thinking something needs to happen. So I thought I'd just take you through those bits of it. Okay. First up, I've got to tidy my room. Okay. Also, do we like new hair, guys? People tell me they don't see a difference, and I'm sorry. You can't tell me you're not seeing a difference. This is very auburn in comparison to what my hair used to be. I think, and my best friend said to me, in different lights, it looks a lot more auburn. Yes, it's still quite blonde, but it's because she put a toner on top of my blonde. Anyway, I'm going to show you the embarrassing part of my room right now. This bit is fine. This bit, not much can be done. That's my childhood teddies. They're staying there. These are my shoes. They're staying there. me and Alex are 22, 25-year-old adults running 2 separate businesses, living out of 1 room. So there's only so much we can do to tidy it up, but that situation isn't good. My desk is full, and this is a pile of washing I've been avoiding putting away for quite some time. I just need to clean, refresh, redo. So I'm gonna do that quickly now, and then I thought we can sit down and write some new goals, which I'm really, really excited for, because I feel a little bit lost with life at the moment, a little bit lost with training and what I'm doing, moving from such a huge goal, like an Ironman, to just sort of being like, has been so fun. But I just want to realign myself. I want to, yeah, reconfigure my life. Also got my nails done yesterday. Tell me those aren't the cutest thing. Focus camera, come on. Look at them. Perfect autumn vibes, but still bringing the polka dots. I love polka dots on my fingernails. Freaking love them. Also, this is nail art that's really easy to do. Your nail lady won't hate you for asking for polka dots. My last set had stars on every single finger, and my nail girl was like, when I went there oh my god, when I went there yesterday, she was like, please don't ask for do stars on every single finger again. And I said, don't worry babe, polka dots back. Right, let's give this a little cheeky refresh, a little reset, because oh my god, it's gross. I need to hoover, dust, sort my desk out. I don't know if I'm going to put that massive pile of clothes away. Just have a little look around everything, and then we'll reset and rewrite our goals. Okie dokie, I'm feeling a lot better. The room is tidy-ish. Like, I obviously still live in 1 room, so there's only so much I can do in terms of like my room. I don't think my life will ever be spotless, to be honest. I'll never be one of those girls that we see on Instagram with the most beautiful aesthetic homes. I just can't see that being me. I just can't. But we are tidier than we were before. First up, I can sit at my desk, so that's always a good start. And now we're going to get on to the part of the video that I'm most excited for, which is the resetting of my goals. You have to excuse my hair as well. It's in desperate need of a wash. I'm trying to long it out as long as possible because, sorry, my camera cut out. But yeah, I'm saving my hair to be washed tomorrow because I'm doing something really fun in the evening. Anyway, let's do some goal setting before I head off to meet Alex, who is also my coach. I'm gonna light a candle because I feel like you need to light a candle once you've cleaned. It's only like rite of passage. I can't lie, normally my candles are neon. I love a neon candle. This one is from Dunelm. It smells really good actually. It's black pepper and sandalwood fragrance. I love her. She actually does fill the room with a scent. I often find, oh, see, this is what I mean, I can never be an aesthetic girly. All of my matches have been burnt and used. And I've just put them back in the thing. Let me see if I can, nope. Let me see if I can revive. I'm not very good with lighters, so I normally tend to do stuff like this. Because I'm not good with a lighter, I always end up burning myself. Right, there we go. But yeah, normally I find with like a cheaper candle that the scent doesn't fill the room, but this one actually does, and it smells really good. So I'm just gonna pop her here, completely out of sight, you can't see. It's the vibes we're going for, isn't it? I'm gonna put these in the bin. There we go. You can now see the candle. Right, let's write out some goals, because I have just finished and completed a huge goal of mine, which was the Ironman. I've got my Google Docs page set up, and I thought, let's just write some down. I have some of my notes that I've just been thinking about in terms of like what I want to do, Goals for the last 3 months of the year. And I'm gonna do fitness, life, work, fun. So yeah, I've just split up my things here. I've put goals for the last 3 months of the year, fitness, life, work. I think having those 3 categories just makes it so much simpler to look at and to understand. Fitness is going to be my first category, because that's where I'm feeling almost the most lost, oh god, sorry, in life at the moment. I'm just feeling a bit not quite sure what I'm doing there. So first up, something really fun to look forward to in October is Chicago Marathon. Obviously that's going to be top of my fitness game in this October, last 3 months of the year plan. The reason why it's not been like a super sole focus of mine is because I've just spent the last 11 months training for an Ironman, and someone said to me the other day, like, how can you do a marathon 8 weeks after an Ironman? And for me, the best way I can describe it is I've spent 11 months building my fitness up to a 14-hour race that spans over 200 kilometers, and when I got the opportunity to do Chicago, 1, it's a major and I really want to run all the majors, and 2, it for me it kind of feels like a little bit of a victory lap. Like I've been maintaining my fitness level the past 6 weeks, doing, you know, longer runs, shorter runs, tempo stuff, and I really want to just go out and enjoy a marathon and sort of make the most of having done a really intense training block for the past year, rather than, let's say if I did one start of 2026, probably almost need to do a full marathon block all over again just to even be able to get to the marathon distance in a run. I'm doing it with Alex and Alex's brother. Alex's brother is very new to the running scene, so we're planning on like walking, literally just vibing Chicago Marathon. I've heard it's such an incredible marathon. Of course I'd love to be like, oh, I'm gonna go PB or whatever, but like that's not what running's about for me. Running a marathon is always incredible, no matter if I get a personal best or if I get a personal worst. I really don't care this marathon. This is just for vibes, for me and Alex to enjoy ourselves together with his brother, to go and explore a new city. I've never been to America before, so yeah, I'm just excited to like vibe. I'm not full sending it, I'm not going to PB, which almost sounds silly because I have just spent so long in a fitness block and I probably could PB now if I wanted to, but I just don't want to. I don't want to put my body through it. I don't want to put my mind through it. I just want to go and enjoy a marathon, and it's taken me 3 years of running to get to a point where I could possibly even think about enjoying a marathon. Sorry guys, something is wrong with my camera. It's been on charge that whole time I was cleaning, so for about an hour it was on charge, and it just keeps saying battery exhausted. So I'm not quite sure what's happening with her. So I'm just gonna film on my phone. I'm really sorry about the quality. I know that's super annoying. I can't film this video tomorrow, so I'm just gonna carry on with the phone. The quality might swap in and out if my camera decides to either charge or, I don't know, play ball, but we shall see. What I was saying was I could possibly PB at Chicago Marathon. I wanted to. It's a flat course, cooler weather, my favourite type of run, but I'm just going for vibes. Okay, December, I've got a High Rocks. I'm doing mixed doubles, so with Alex. Now, what I wanted to say was I put this on a post yesterday that I tend to do race things in my calendar that aren't about hitting times, paces, all this stuff. Doing a High Rocks for me, doing a High Rocks for me feels like one of these things. It's called a B race. So obviously within a big year of training for like an Ironman, for example, a High Rocks is very different to what I'm doing now. It's very different to what I've trained for months, years. I'm a long distance machine. I'm not good over a short distance. So a High Rocks for me is fun. If I do a High Rocks, obviously I want to do my best. I'm competitive, but I don't go in there with expectation of like podium or anything crazy like that. If I'm doing a High Rocks and I'm going for a time, I'm just going to do faster than I did before. And if I do that, great. If I don't do that, also great. I try to book in races here and there that are just about having fun, because people might find this weird or not. I do enjoy racing. I do have fun. I really enjoy it. I like to make holidays or events or something out of it. So for an example of this, if I'm in a marathon training block, I'll book a half marathon because I think it's fun to do a half marathon in a race environment rather than just running around town trying to lap up 21k. I will do a High Rocks mixed doubles because they tend to be out of marathon and out of triathlon season, so it gives me something to still focus on. It helps me work on my aerobic fitness because it's a different type of training. It really gets my heart rate going. It's quick. They're quicker. The workouts tend to be quicker than like Ironman, like triathlon training sessions. Like if I'm training, I could go into the gym, do an hour High Rock session, have it done over a 3-hour bike session. I don't know. I'm not explaining myself to like rationalize. I'm explaining myself so I feel like it makes sense, because I feel like it definitely makes sense. I'm not always out to be better. I try and get a good balance between like having a good time with my training and my fitness goals and performing my best as I can as an athlete. And I feel like having the two nicely mixed together means that one, I'm never too like down or negative and harsh on myself, and two, I'm still having fun. So yeah, December is High Rocks mixed doubles. October is Chicago Marathon. I literally leave next Thursday. It's off season for triathlon, so I still want to get some swimming. I want to still get some swimmings and some cycles done because I don't want to lose the fitness I've built for that. I want to sort of work on it. I'm not going to do the really long sessions that I was doing, obviously, in an Ironman block, because it's just, I'm not doing another Ironman next year, so. But I am doing triathlons next year, so I obviously need to keep those disciplines up. The other thing fitness-wise for me is what I want to focus on is things like my water intake. So like daily goals of a walk outside, no matter the weather. I want to walk outside for 15 to 20 minutes a day. Not for steps, not for anything like this. I just think it's important. I feel like a better person when I'm outside. So whether it's rain, shine, wind, whatever, I want to walk for 20 minutes outside every day. I also want to drink more water. I was so good at in my prep. I was so good at drinking water and making sure I was hydrated in my prep, and it seems like the second I've stopped, it's just fallen off the face of the earth. So drink water. I'm gonna aim 2 bottles a day. This sort of size bottle. All my bottles tend to be like this sort of size, so that's what I'm aiming for. I also want to make sure stay on top of my supplements. I feel like all of us put this in when we're resetting our goals. For me, the supplements I take, I'll show you them quickly now, because it's not a lot. I'm not a huge crazy supplement gal. First up, I take these before bed every single night. This is ashwagandha and magnesium. This, honestly, I'll put the stats on screen here. I took this combo in Ironman prep and for some reason stopped. Like I did everything. I stopped doing everything after I finished that prep block. And my sleep was so bad. I actually even made like a full post about it because I thought burnout was coming, or I was getting ill or something, because I just was not sleeping. I just was not sleeping at all. One night I thought, oh, let me just take these and see if it actually makes a difference. Because I thought, oh, my sleep was better in my Ironman block because I was just knackered. Honestly, look at the graph. I'll put it on the screen now. I went from like red-yellow consistency for a week on my Whoop to full 90% plus recovery every single night. The first 2 nights I thought this has got to be a fluke. You know, maybe I'm just feeling more sleepy or I'm getting a better sleep. But I have been pretty much in the green every day since I started taking this. So it's doing something right. And these are Pure Sport, by the way. I will put my code on the screen. Also, another supplement I take is Pure Sport electrolytes. I can't lie to you, I'm not a huge favourite of the watermelon salt or the raspberry salt. The watermelon salt is my favourite. The other 2 I find really salty. Alex loves them. Alex is a citrus salt guy. He loves citrus salt flavour. I don't like citrus. I don't like it. Watermelon salt, love. I'd always recommend putting it in a nice big bottle, diluting it down, because people say to me like they put it in this much water and then they sip it and then it's really salty. You need to follow the instructions, make sure you put in enough water in, because otherwise it can be a bit like, oh my god. So yeah, I take magnesium, ashwagandha and electrolyte every single day because I'm a sweaty gal. Then I take these, which is my hair and energy supplements from JS Health. I'm just trying to be more on my hair game, and I will let you know if I'm seeing benefits from it. These are the how do you say that? Epitome, like probiotic type thing. I actually really like these. They are a bit expensive, I can't lie, but I feel like all probiotics are quite expensive. So yeah. Anyway, so that's the thing. Walk 15 to 20 minutes outside, drink water, stay on top of my supplements. Okay, I'm back on the camera. Some things worked and somehow it's got full battery in the space of 10 minutes. So that's great. I have just finished writing down all my goals and things. I thought I was talking and thinking this is boring. I'm not going to talk about all of it as I'm writing it, but like I can list you some of my life goals, make plans. I'm trying to pick up a new policy in my life, which is called pick it up and put it away, so I am a less messy human being. No phone 30 minutes before bed. Instead, I want to read 5 pages of my book. I see such a difference in my sleep quality when I'm reading before bed instead of scrolling, and it's got to go. It's got to go. I want to do 2 dates for myself this year. This is in October. And I'm not saying like a full day, but I'm thinking like maybe an hour in a coffee shop on my own, reading a book, not about work. Like I often go to a coffee shop and end up like for working. I want to go to a coffee shop and like get coffee and read my book for like an hour or something. And I also maybe want to book myself in a massage. I think that'd be a really nice form of a little bit of like a self-care pamper. 1 day a week, no social media, or a lot less social media, and I want to make it like a thing that I'm actively trying to do, because oh my god, it's out of hand. I've got to stop. And I want to start a new creative hobby. I'm a very creative person, whether that is just continuing my colouring obsession, but I want to make sure I'm actually doing it. I quite often scroll instead because I have this addiction to scrolling on my phone, so I'm just going to try and force myself not to scroll, and instead I'm going to do something creative, like while I'm watching telly in the evening. And colouring is something I'm loving doing, but maybe like a crochet, maybe even a paint by numbers, like an afternoon of painting by numbers, like on like a Sunday. Oh my god, that sounds delightful. And then for my work, obviously I'm not going to list everything because it is personal, but like few of them are sort my finances. I want to make sure I'm on top of my finance game. Now I feel like talking about money is something that's quite taboo. I don't want it to be taboo. What I mean, and we can talk about finances without talking about directly how much we earn. What I want to make sure is I'm putting my money in places that is important and needs to be. Like, I want to make sure that I'm putting money in like future investments, and that I'm in the highest interest accounts I can find, or you know, that I'm making sure as a self-employed person I'm putting money away from my pension, and I'm in the best financial position I can be in if when I move out in January. I've got to stop saying if, when I move out in January. Yeah, I'm making sure that, like, because I am self-employed, that I have like 2 or 3 months, or I have like 2 months rent saved in a separate account completely, but I'm not touching it for like if I don't work, if I don't get any work, or I'm not making enough to pay rent, you know, all these things that you have to think about if you're self-employed as well. You obviously, anyone with any form of money needs to make sure that they are putting their money in the right places and the right accounts. So that's something I'm trying to focus on. Stay consistent on YouTube. I'm trying with you guys. And then, yeah, so the other ones I'm not going to talk about because they're products that I don't want to talk about online just yet, just in case they don't go ahead. But for me, what I want to do is I want to like spend an afternoon thinking about what 2026-27 plans look like for me, where I want to be on socials. I was explaining this to someone else, that like, if as a job on social media or any self-employed job, you almost have to create that ladder yourself. So I want to sit and carve out what my ladder looks like, because obviously when I was employed, I was like, right, I want to get a promotion next year, I'd like to get a pay rise, I would like to maybe switch to a different work environment, try a new organisation, I'd maybe like to get a new role within this company, or like, you know, pick up clients in this area, la 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 la. Whereas when you're self-employed, you have to look at the ladder and like create those things you want to climb. So I just want to make sure that I'm doing that. Okay, now I'm just going to quickly make a vision board. I was saying to Alex yesterday, my vision board's very out of date. I haven't updated it since I started uni. On my vision board currently is to hit 40k on Instagram. Isn't she cute? Isn't she a cutie? So I'm just going to quickly make my vision board. I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. And then I'm going to go meet Alex, who is my coach, for lunch. And we're going to talk about training. And what my training looks like now that I've actually sat and thought about my flipping goals that I want for the end of this year, beginning of next year. Okay, you'll have to excuse the whirling that my laptop is making, but I have made my October Pinterest board, my October, November, December vibe. I've got some Christmas here, I've got some winter training, bike, a little bit of fashion inspo, some outdoor swimming, my goals for next year, and I've put a lot of focus on the softer goals, like walking, hiking, and eating nice nourishing meals, because I really want to focus on life outside of just training and working, because I kind of lost that in my ironman training block. So nice walks is up there on my big lifestyle list. I didn't include that. Okay, that is that part of the October reset vibe done. We are going to head to the pub now. So I'm gonna meet Alex for some food, chat about training goals. I'll probably just montage that, all because it's the pub, so it is kind of loud. We do a lot of work in our local pub because the coffee is really nice and it's a lot cheaper, and the Wi-Fi is a lot better than a lot of coffee shops around us. And yeah, then when we come home, I'm gonna do a little evening routine, take you to the gym. I'm pretty sure I'm either going to be gymming today or running today. I just need to look at my life schedule. I might even run actually, because it means I can wash my hair tomorrow. Oh God, my laptop's finally stopped wearing, thank God. I'll take you through whatever training I'm doing this afternoon, and then make some dinner and have a little chilled evening together. Just as I'm getting ready to go to the pub, show you these new bits from Gymshark. This long sleeve top in this brownie colour, I really hope I'm showing it properly and doing it justice, is absolutely stunning. I'm gonna live in this thing. I run all the time in this. It's the Vital Seamless, I've just tucked it up. The Vital Seamless like long sleeve. It's nothing crazy special and like revolutionary, but I love running in this, especially in the winter, because it's thin enough that you have a layer, but it's not too thick that you're thinking, oh my God, I'm being suffocated. And I'm wearing it with these wide leg joggers, which are my new absolute obsession. I'm so obsessed with these from Gymshark. I just haven't actually washed them or taken them off since I got them in the post. I've also had a lot of had some new bits delivered this morning at the Vital Seamless new collection. I'll just pop a little quick video of them here because I now have questions, and I'm thinking about doing a full in-brief, in-depth video on the collection, but it launches tomorrow or the 2nd of October. Yeah, so it launches tomorrow when you're watching this, I'm pretty sure, and I love it. It's Vital Seamless used to be my top 1 favourite collection. It's dropped down a few because they've released some newer collections. I love like Everyday Seamless, oh my God, love it. But yeah, I just thought I'd show you a quick synopsis of the new pieces, because chef's kiss, if you are looking for a few new pieces for the winter training, these Vital Seamless long sleeve bits are 10 out of 10 always. Always. If anything from the collection I'll recommend is the long sleeves in the Vital Seamless, especially this one, or the zip ups. They're insane. The new fleece lined one is like a warmer one. It's so warm and cozy and snug. I love it. The leggings, they aren't my favourite collection. Everyday Seamless is my favourite collection to train in for running and stuff, outside running. Everyone asks me all the time leggings I recommend for running outside in the winter. Everyday Seamless from Gymshark, I love them. Anyway, let's pack my obnoxiously big bag, because I take this thing everywhere with me and I'm not even ashamed to admit it, to do a work block. Right, gals, we're switching it up with yet another camera. This is my DJI camera. I feel like, post-edit Lucy might say this is different, but I feel like I look kind of grey on this camera, I don't know. I tend to use this camera simply for like, oh my God, frizz, for action shots and like going out and about, you know, like on my bike or traveling, because it's so much littler. But this seems to be working better. My phone has just told me I'm out of storage. I don't quite know how I'm doing that, but apparently I am. Anyway, I thought I'd take you to the gym. Don't know why I just got my belly out. I'm gonna get changed now because I'm not going to go to the gym in a full tracksuit. I will boil. It's not like that cold yet. Yet being the main focus of that word. If I'm honest, I think I want to wear the shorts I wore to the gym yesterday. which you're going to think maybe is a bit gross, but I didn't sweat that much in them. I just feel like they will look really cute with this because they're the sort of burgundy colour. These are my favourite shorts. This is what I was saying to you a minute ago, like Elevate used to be, Vital Seamless used to be my favourite collection, but then they brought out Elevate and these shorts, I'm sticking to my new month, not new me, but you know, better-ish me, because I walked to and from the pub, so it meant I got a bit more daylight time, and I'm drinking my water. I'm about to head to the gym. I wrote out some goals I had in my journal while I was obviously talking to Alex, who's my coach, about training in the next year. Okay, looking kind of crazy. And now I'm about to go smash out the gym sesh, and then I will take you guys along with me for dinner. Okay, this is the gym fit. We've got the new, does that work or is it too similar? I think that works. This is the new Vital Seamless bra, and I'm pairing it with the long sleeve I've been wearing all day. I tend to tie them in the back or tuck them up, and then, yeah, just give it a little tuck so that it's kind of cropped like this. I just think it looks really stylish, but it's also not very tight on my stomach. I hate things tight on my stomach. Thought I'd take it along with me for my gym sesh, just record it a little bit, show you what I'm doing. It's got a full body workout today, and then I finish with 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. Okay, let's go gym. Right, I might seriously live to regret this at, what time is it? 6 o'clock, I think. Yeah, 3 minutes to 6, having a Red Bull, but this is my favourite. Tropical Red Bull is still up there with one of my favourite Red Bulls, even though they've brought out some insane flavours recently. Oh, it's just so delicious. Right, so delish. Okay, let's go to the gym. I'm actually really excited for this. I just want to shove my headphones in and block out the noise for a bit, you know? Oops, I'm really enjoying my weightlifting sessions at the moment. Yesterday we did a double training day. We had a high rocks session and a weightlifting full body day. I have 3 full body sessions at the moment, just to try and build some strength back up, and I'm also trying to build some glutes back. Thank you. So that's the plan. Full body sesh, like I said, and then 20 minutes on the Stairmaster. Let's go. Home from the gym. I have washed, I'm in my PJs, I've had my dinner. Oh my god, it's just the best part of coming home from the gym is this exact situation. For dinner, my mum, bless her soul, made chicken casserole in the slow cooker. So I came home and she was like, Luce, dinner's ready. And I was like, oh, that's great. Oh, it's a baby. Where's the baby? There she is. Ah, Oh, you're baby, aren't you? Oh, you're just so beautiful. Do you guys ever look at your dogs and just think, oh my god, like you're the most beautiful dog in the whole world? Like you are the most prettiest dog. Oh. So yeah, I came home. Sorry, my camera just cut out again. I'm having some real technical difficulties today. Came home. Mum obviously made casserole, which is just, yeah. I was saying my mum doesn't. I don't normally have dinner cooked for me, but mum, because my mum works shifts. So quite often, if we, like me and Alex are cooking dinner, we'll just save her some. But she had a day off today, so she made dinner. Anyway, I'm just putting the kettle on, as you can hear, because we're gonna sit and watch maths with a cuppa. Yes.
Paint me a scene, city in color, the way that you see, the way you see it. Don't you wish that I could be?
Cup of tea made.
Hi.
Oh, this is the first time you've seen Alex's vlog.
Hello, I'm Alex. Hello,
Well, you haven't actually. You saw him when I was doing my...
I was doing work earlier.
Yeah. But we've got a cup of tea. Cup of tea. Cheers. Lovely. Really boiling. Got a cup of tea. Got ginger nut biscuits. I'm going to make a statement. I think that Asda's own ginger nuts are the best ginger nuts. That's my statement. And then I've got my colouring books. These are my pens. I've got lines on this. It's really annoying. So sorry about that. These are my pens. These are the Touch New 60-piece pens. They are great. Got all them colours. And then I have 3 different colouring books now. This one is the Coco Wyo one. Girl moments. I've done quite a lot of them actually. That's a half finished one. This is a girl in a pink bathroom. This is a girl reading her book with a light on. I got a bit fancy with that, did the light and everything. This is a girl with her cow. I do love it. I do love it. And that's what we're going to do. We've got maths on, gonna have a cup of tea. And guess what, guys? It's our anniversary tomorrow. We will have been
Couple
together.
hours, isn't it?
8 years.
Now we're going to sit down, have our tea and do some colouring.
Because we're about 50 years old. But it's the way you've got to do it. You do what makes you happy.
Got to do what makes you happy.
And colouring in makes me happy. I need to take this page to put it in between the two before you think I'm ripping it out. But yeah, tomorrow, 8 years.
Crazy.
Crazy. But I think I'm going to cut it off there. I'm going to finish the vlog. I'll pop a little montage of me colouring in, but that'll be me done.
Well,
Lovely
to
see
you
you.
all.
Lovely seeing you. Lovely speaking to you. I hope you guys have a beautiful October. You do your little reset. Have your vibes. Feel good. And I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Ta-ta for now. Bye.